Hi students, in the last class we have discussed something about alcohol and drug abuse, addiction, etc. How to prevent alcohol and drug abuse, etc. Today, in this session, we have to talk about the mental health. What is depression? What are the symptoms and signs of depression? How to prevent depression? The lifestyle disorders. What are the causes or facts responsible for lifestyle disorders? And how to just overcome these lifestyle disorders by way of lifestyle modifications. So to begin with, I want to talk about just mental health. What is mental health? Mental well-being. That is called mental health. Just like physical well-being, this is mental well-being. So a state of health, you know that one, physical, mental and social well-being without any disease, that is called as a health. Now mental health is very important to just keep the individuals in right way. Now it is a state of well-being of mind with self-esteem. What is self-esteem? Self-esteem means liking yourself and being able to stand up for what you just believe is right. That is called self-esteem. What is the importance of mental health? So positive mental health is an important part of wellness, your wealth. See, mentally healthy individuals reflects good personality, a collective effect of different facts. Then it improves the quality of life. And those people having mentally health, their activities are appreciated, rewarded by the society. So activities of the mentally healthy people are appreciated and rewarded by the society because these people are creative in nature and they are cooperative with others. So that is about the importance of health. So what is health? What is the importance of health? Next one, we have to go for depression and their effects, how to overcome depression, etc. Okay, we'll proceed. Depression is a kind of mental disorder that causes the people to experience the following symptoms. So if a person is mentally actually distorted, because of mental disorder, say an example of depression, he experienced the following symptoms. So the mental disorder that causes the people to experience the following symptoms. Number one, depressed mood. Then there is what is called loss of interest. Loss of interest in anything or pleasure. He is not enjoying anything. Disturbed sleep. So the sleep is disturbed, is not having a proper what is called sleep. And he also feeling the meaning of what is called feeling of guilt. He thought that he did something wrong. That's why also having something in his mind that he is low self-worth. He is not worthy enough for anybody, for any help, for any activity. Then poor appetite, loss of hungriness. Then low energy, they have low energy level to do any activity. Then poor concentration, they are not concentrating in anything, either in studies or in work, anything else. So that is about what is called the depression and also the symptoms related to. Those people having depression just express the following symptoms. The next one, that is what we call the symptoms and signs of what is called depression. Symptoms and signs of what is called depression. We'll see one by one. Now let's see what are the signs and symptoms shown by the individuals with the depression. Number one, loss of self-control and self-esteem. That is one of the symptoms. Another one, anxiety, anticipating, expecting always something. Number three, not being able to enjoy things that are usually pleasurable and interesting. The normal things which are pleasurable and interesting, and these people are not showing any kind of interest to such things, so that they are not enjoying about all these things. Now how to overcome depression? So by changing the lifestyle, one can normally just overcome depression. What are the lifestyle changes that normally just a person to develop to overcome what we have the depression? So lifestyle changes such as number 1 exercises, number 2 yoga, number 3 meditation, and number 4 that is what we have healthy food habits can help to be relieved from depression. So these are some of the lifestyle changes or lifestyle modifications which make a person to be relieved from what is called depression. Now what are the just other changes to overcome what is called the depression? Now by means of a physical exercise, what will happen? That is, it stimulates the body to release certain neurotransmitters. The neurotransmitters, for example, just we have endorphin, then serotonin, and all these things are responsible for suppressing the depression. Okay, now let's see what are the other changes, what we are doing in our lifestyle to overcome just what we have the depression. Let's take that one. So we have a number of lifestyle changes like exercise, yoga, medications, and then leading healthy food habits, etc. Now what is the role of exercise to overcome that is a depression? Now number 1, when you are doing physical exercise continuously, it stimulates the body to release neurotransmitters at the synapse. The neurotransmitters which are released because of exercise program or exercise are number 1 endorphin. This is one neurotransmitter. And number 2 serotonin. So what is the role of these neurotransmitters in overcome depression? And these 2 neurotransmitters now is suppressed. That is what is called the depression. So exercise stimulates the body to release the neurotransmitters like endorphin and then serotonin, and both normally suppress the depression. This is number 1. When a person is practicing exercise regularly in a daily life, what will happen? It creates positive attitude, just actually overcoming anything coming in his mind. So he develops what is called positive attitude, that is optimistically thinking, not pessimistic, optimistically thinking about only the one which makes him to grow in various fields. That is called positive attitude. Now people are participating in exercise program to reduce the mental depression. So participating in exercise program can, number 1, increase self-esteem. One is always liking himself. So he is standing for anything what he said is right. So that is called increased self-esteem and boosts self-control. It's the most important thing just to overcome what is called the depression. Then creates a sense of empowerment, having the power to look after anybody, to take a challenge, to just to overcome anything coming across in his life. Creates a sense of empowerment. And he was already kept away from the society, but because of the lifestyle changes, by practicing what is called, you see that one, that is exercise or participating in an exercise program, it enhances social connections and what is called relations. Once again, the social connection has been actually made and also the relationships may exist. This is because of the exercise. So mingling with many people during the exercise program, making him to have social connections with other people and also relationships with other people. So these are all what we have the effect of exercises to overcome just personal depression. That's why I wrote role of exercise to overcome depression. You know, the brain is one of the important organs in the body. It needs a continuous stream of nutrients to function. It needs continuous stream, continuous supply of nutrients to function. Suppose a person has poor diet, which may not supply nutrients to the healthy body to function. What will happen? It provokes, stimulates what is called the activities like stress and then depressions. Okay, so because of poor nutrition, the person is being provoked or stimulated to have a stress, and also just we have depression. That's about what we have the effect of nutrients. So a proper stream of supply of nutrients should be made to the brain because it's a very important organ, highly sensitive organ, a supercomputer also. So if it is not being supplied with the nutrients, automatically what will happen? It is unable to work properly, leading to what is called stress and then what we have depressions. Okay, that's about what we have the role of exercise to overcome depressions. All other things related to the depression only. What is depression? What are the signs and symptoms of depression? How to overcome depression? What is the role of exercise to overcome depression? Now we have to go for lifestyle disorders. The disorders are what we have any disease that develops because of change in lifestyle in an individual. So we have to go for lifestyle disorders. The next one. Now the next one, we have lifestyle disorders in human. Because of changing the lifestyle, we have developed a number of disorders. Now the old saying, you know that one health is wealth. It is truly applicable to humans. So with the changes in the lifestyles, there are many medical conditions. That is nothing but the disorders and diseases. Different medical conditions referring to what we have the disorders that are reducing human longevity. That is also the duration of life. That is called longevity. So lifestyle disorders are due to activities. Some activities what we are having in the form of lifestyle involving the following. Number one, smoking. This is one of the lifestyle activity responsible for lifestyle disorders in humans. You know it causes cancer. Then alcohol and drug abuse, what I said already, how far alcohol and drug abuse affects a person. Consumption of high fat diet, it results in that one obesity. So overeating results in what is called obesity, that too with the diet having high fat content. And finally lack of exercise, simply sitting, not doing any work, not having any physical exercise. And it's also for living latent life. Latent means sedentary life. Latent means sedentary life. Not doing any work. This is called latent life. Simply sitting, not doing any work, lacking exercise. That also one of the causes for the development of lifestyle disorders. Now what is World Health Organization say in its report about the lifestyle disorders in humans? Let's see now. Now the next one, what does World Health Organization, that is in its report, caution about the lifestyle disorders? Now World Health Organization in its report cautions the slow moving public health disorder due to lifestyle disorders in the form of non-communicable diseases which are not being transmitted from one individual to another, but they are because of chronic disorders occurring in the body, organic what is called the disorders. So due to lifestyle disorders in the form of non-communicable diseases, that is the one what is called normally cautioned by, that is World Health Organization. What are the disorders? Diabetes, a chronic disorder. Cardiovascular disease, that is a common one nowadays, affecting many people because of lifestyle changes, and lung diseases. So these all the main disorders caused because of what is called lifestyle changes. Then, World Health Organization also believes that there is not thousands of people but millions of people. They are affected, they die in each year within the age group between 30 to 60 because of lifestyle disorders. Because of lifestyle disorders. Now this is the estimation made by World Health Organization, that is World Health Organization, that not thousands of people but millions of people die each year within the age group of 30 to 60 because of what's called lifestyle disorders. There's a caution and the report made by World Health Organization. The next one we have to go for. What are the different facts that help to understand, that help in better understanding of lifestyle disorders? Or what are the effects of lifestyle disorders? That's the second one. That's the next one. We have to go for it. To understand better about the lifestyle disorders, you have to go through the following facts. So, facts that help in better understanding of lifestyle disorders, or what are the effects of lifestyle disorders. Number one, lifestyle disorders lead to cardiovascular disease affecting the heart and also the circulatory system, resulting in 31% of global deaths. 31%, a high rate. Then sedentary life, when a person is lacking exercise, not doing any exercise, leading what is called a latent life, may cause deficiency of vitamins. Particularly you see vitamin D, resulting in fatigue, that is overtiredness, tiredness, back pain, depression, bone loss and muscle pain. This is because of the deficiency of vitamin D as a result of sedentary life. That sedentary life means not doing any work, not having any exercise. Then the lifestyle disorders also include, that is a social isolation. You have been isolated from the society, resulting in age-related problems, particularly over age groups above 60. They are isolated because of what we call lifestyle disorders. They lost the connection with the society. That leads to depression also. Then, many people are eating junk food available. The junk food is normally having high caloric value, rich in carbohydrates and fat. As a result, while a person is consuming such a junk food a long while, that results in obesity and also early health issues, even at the age of, for example, 17 or 16 or 13. As the people are eating, just the children, the teenagers are eating mainly the junk food. Junk food is in that one, the fast food items, other than the normal main course of food. So they have developed obesity and also early health issues. Even the heart problems also occur in the case of, that is, youngsters, the teenagers from 12 to 19, or at the age of adolescence. So these are some of the the facts that help to understand or the effects of lifestyle disorders. We have two more I want to just conclude. That is after this one. I'll write on the board. The two more facts that help to understand the lifestyle disorders are: number one, consumption of packaged and processed food. In packaged and processed food, we have actually lacking of the fibers, what's called cellulosic fibers. That results in constipation. That's why doctors are always advising to take more and more fibrous food items. Then, the common problem today, many people complain, irritable bowel syndrome, bowel movement. That is nothing but the defecation process, the release of waste from the body. And with the stomach discomfort, they have complained about irritable bowel movement, just actually the syndrome. What symptoms we have with the stomach discomfort or pain and trouble with bowel movements, resulting in diarrhea also. This is what is called irritable bowel syndrome. The main cause of irritable bowel syndrome is stress or other illness. Because of the stress in the mind, even in the case of depression also, the bowel movement is affected. That results in what is called just bowel syndrome, particularly irritable bowel syndrome. So these are all the various facts that help in better understanding of lifestyle disorders or what are the effects of lifestyle disorders. Now the last part of this lesson, that is also the lifestyle disorders, the effects of lifestyle modifications, how to prevent the lifestyle disorders in humans. Okay, that is related to modification in lifestyles. That's the best one to do to overcome what is called the lifestyle disorders. That's the last part. We have to go for it. Now the last part of lifestyle disorders. How to prevent lifestyle disorders? So we can prevent the lifestyle disorders through lifestyle modification. What are the lifestyle modifications? Whatever we came across under what we have the facts responsible for lifestyle disorders, all should be normally avoided. Number one, to avoid eating junk food. This is number one, to avoid eating junk food. And also other foods. Now we are adding just actually the color and preservatives, just like Ajinomoto or vinegar. So we have to avoid taking such food items with preservatives and coloring agents. So not only just actually avoid eating junk food, but also we have to avoid the food items having preservatives and coloring agents. This is number one. Then the second one, the major one, the physical exercise, such as what we call the brisk walking. So the second one, physical exercises, such as brisk walking and yoga regularly. This is the second one. Then following medical advice, that's the third one. So not only we have the lifestyle disorders, some people have what we call other health problems. So in such cases, they have to actually follow the medical advice given by the doctors. So following medical advice if any health problem in addition to lifestyle disorders. That's the third one. The fourth one, the main cause for what we have the lifestyle disorders. That's the smoking, drugs and drinking alcohol. These things should be avoided. So to avoid smoking, drugs and drinking alcohol, the major factors that cause lifestyle disorders and other what we call imbalances in the body. Then follow healthy balanced diet. It should be taken. Follow healthy balanced diet. The one which is rich in proteins and vitamins. Proteins and vitamins. Along with this, we need 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day, regularly. That's the most important one. It just gives actually a rest to the brain to wake up in the next morning with the freshness. So 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day. So these are some of the things have to be followed in order to prevent what's called the lifestyle disorders. So this is nothing but what we call the lifestyle modifications. Through lifestyle modifications, one can just normally avoid in the development of lifestyle disorders. Okay, so I concluded with this one about what we have the health, and this is the last part. We have to go to the next lesson regarding what we have the microbes in human welfare. That's the next lesson. We have to go through that one. After that we have the applications of biotechnology. I'll take it later after finishing microbes in human welfare. Okay, till then, thank you.